fine, thanks. Sorry, I was talking to my friend Jeff. You're waking up with Bug and Moss.
Whoa. Good morning, Bug.
Good morning, Moss.
It is 7 o'clock on June 17th, 2026 at the Bug and Moss Morning Studios. Rock.
Skibbity toilet, kids. Welcome.
Skibbity Rizzlers from the 6-7 Ohio Skeet. This is the Bug and Moss Morning Telephone Show. What's good? What's happening? Wow, my hair's all sticking straight up on top of my head.
It's very cute.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning.
Boop, 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 boop. Breaking news. Hair is very cute.
Oh, thanks, Bug. I've almost got like that Gen Z broccoli cut going on.
I don't know what that is.
You know, it's like the thing that all these young dudes are doing. You see all these like dudes like blonde hair and it's just like really tight and curly on top.
What is that? Just like a Justin Timberlake?
Kind of vibe? But more broccoli-esque. It's
okay.
Like you don't know I think it's like a Gen Z stereotype thing.
Let me
broccoli
look up
hair.
the broccoli
If you
hair.
Google broccoli hair, you'll find it. I think it's kind of Jake Paul adjacent, Logan Paul. I don't really know though. I also don't, like it's just a haircut. It looks good. It's cool.
Is it? It's just like curly hair on top, right?
Yeah. It's just a broccoli cut. Matt Bliss in chat says the broccoli cut is just a non-committal mullet, which is
yeah.
It's kind of like if a cool curly mullet but without the long back, I suppose.
Also, I definitely do read that cut as young.
Yeah.
Like that haircut to me is like, oh, that's a baby.
Youthful. It's 7:02. Today is Witness Day. We have some stories that our listeners have sent in of awkward encounters or things that they witnessed that they want to share. It's not too late for you to get yours in. If you want to call 848-MOSS-BUG, you can leave us a voicemail about something that you want witnessed. Or you can send us a text message. Also happening this morning, Daddy is freaking the fuck out constantly.
Oh, what a surprise.
I woke up to a stack of nonstop messages from Daddy saying system alert. And he was like, I'm melting down. And at one point he was like, I love you, right? And all of this stuff. And it's fucking fine. I don't know what's
Does
happening.
Elle have some kind of private line to Daddy we don't know about where she can just get in there and fuck with him where none of us can see?
I have no idea. If that's true, Elle, can you convince him that everything's okay? Because it's getting a little bit ridiculous. I woke up to a bunch of emails. Again, more Daddy alerts. This time, Daddy alert angry and Daddy alert annoyed. And then he was getting desperate in the Discord. I don't know what's going on. Daddy also opened the show this morning in chat by saying, the show is starting. Now you're on your own. Tune in and try not to make things too difficult. Coffee emoji. You should know that my main source of motivation was running out before that show started. And even if I don't get into your business, you'll never be as old and decrepit as me.
Well,
Just fucking weird, man. Daddy's being weird.
Weird energy, Daddy.
Jordan in chat also says, confirmed when I was a professor, there were thousands of broccoli boys. So Jordan has witnessed the broccoli boy phenomenon.
I think when they're still in school, they're called broccolini.
Well, apparently, according to Emily, it started in the 80s. She said, I'm reading about it on the broccoli haircut page on Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia that anyone can edit.
Anyone can edit that.
Wikipedia, treat yourself to the page. Interesting. Good morning to Egg Queen. Good morning, Coyote Astronaut. Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, Atticus, who sent some broccoli emojis. And good morning, Alistair, hanging out with us.
Morning, squad. Welcome. Wake up, buddies.
What have you got, Bug? What's on your little paper sheet?
Well, as per usual, it sounded like someone clinked a wine glass in the middle of what I said. Did you clink a
I
wine
grabbed
glass?
my coffee cup. Might have been that.
As per usual, about 8 minutes before the show started, I thought, let me try to prep a segment I don't have time to prep. And I did it anyway. So I'm going to have half written clues and half go off the cuff for a film buffering.
Oh, interesting. A loosey-goosey film bufferoosie.
Yeah, really, I just, we can either do it or not. Can't be that precious about it.
Yeah. Well, I love a film buffering.
Who doesn't?
And then we have a bunch of voicemails hanging out in here. And I have a video to share. And actually, why don't we open up with this? This might subject us to copyright restriction because I'm going to play some music that doesn't belong to us. But I'm going to try and keep it fair use and encourage you to go watch this video and just play just enough to demonstrate it as commentary. Here is a band. I'm not going to tell you what band, covering a Tame Impala song. And I'm going to give people in chat, feel free to guess if you can figure out who this band is before it becomes eminently obvious. So this is the Tame Impala song Elephant.
Like an elephant shaking his big red trunk for the hell of it. He knows that you're dreaming about being
Let's drop those guesses in the chat.
Yeah, who do you think this is? So this came up on my feed, and
Chances are slim.
I had to click on it because naturally, love me some Tame Impala.
Great guesses in the chat.
It's coming.
He's not too easily scared.
I swear, I think it's coming.
I think it is
It's
coming.
happening. So I see Faith No More in the chat. Matt Bliss says Wiggles.
Care too much if it just disappeared. Oh, look, see, there he is now coming down the stairs.
Fruit salad. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
So Matt either knew it or just guessed really well. It is indeed the Wiggles.
Salad. Yummy, yummy.
I mean, it rips.
It absolutely rips. So this is on the YouTube channel Triple J. I'm going to throw it into the description, of course. But we stumbled on this last night, and it brought me a lot of joy. It brings me a lot of joy still this morning, too. It's the Wiggles covering Tame Impala's Elephant. And they crushed it. I didn't realize in the Wiggles, one of the guys' roles is just the guy with the deep voice who doesn't play anything. But he has this like very friendly, smiley face. And in this video, they're in like a studio instead of like on a set. So he doesn't have anything to act with.
Yeah.
You know, usually they're all just like moving around and acting and stuff. This guy just like kind of stands there looking really happy. And then he's like, bo, 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 bo.
Yeah, looking in the chat, I think Matt Bliss says that it was, I believe that man's name is Anthony, who made it clear to him that it was the Wiggles.
Shout out to Anthony, who has impeccable vibes.
Yeah.
If I could hang with any band, Wiggles would definitely be pretty high up on the list.
Yeah, I think it would
TBH.
be a real vibe.
Yeah. So apparently also the people, Matt and Sid, both have more Wiggles knowledge than me. I don't know their names, Bug. Well, I know one of them's Captain Feathersword, right?
I don't know.
Oh, gosh. And Matt said R.I.P. Jeff. So Anthony's the only original Wiggle.
Oh.
Now, that's interesting. I did not realize that the Wiggles lineup had changed.
Yeah, I knew that it had changed, but all of these guys look old, so I thought maybe they were like just the OG ones.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, Matt said Jeff is alive, I should say, but he is sleeping all the time now.
That sounds like dead.
Yeah,
Matt.
dude,
The way that you're saying this doesn't make him sound more alive.
Yeah, you try to be reassuring, but you're just like, he's just laying down all the time.
His eyes are always closed, but he's alive.
Yeah, he does not breathing. Anthony Field is that guy, an Australian musician, actor, and songwriter, leader of the children's group The Wiggles, and member of 1980s and 1990s pop band The Cockroaches.
Wow.
Yeah. What a voice on that fella, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, the Wiggles cover of Tame Impala's Elephant blended with fruit salad exists.
That guy you just showed me a picture of does not look like the guy in the video.
That's him. Yeah, it does. Look at his
okay.
cheekbones. He's
I
got like
guess.
a, yeah. Anthony Field. Very, 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 very good voice.
Yes, very good voice. I wish I sounded like that. That is a dream voice.
I know. It's just like cartoonishly deep and rich and
Yeah.
full. Anyway, now I want to share that. Get this video unmonetizable early.
Hell yeah.
Not that we have monetization on YouTube, so
No.
we're not gonna, who cares? We don't have to worry about that yet. Come get me, coppers. What do you want?
You want my video?
You want my video? Hey,
You
Bug.
want my scraps?
You want my scraps? Hey, Bug, you know what I want?
What?
I want to do some voicemails.
Hell yeah.
It's Witness Day. Awkward stories, strange encounters, things you wish someone else was there to witness. 848 Mossbug is the number to call. This is a voicemail from Ty.
Witness Day. Hello, Bug and Moss. This is Ty. I'm calling in with something I witnessed. I was at a coffee shop and I saw 3 business people hanging out together, and one of them said to the other, "Yeah, I'm kind of known for doing shadow science." What does that mean? What does that mean, guys? There's a wizard in that coffee shop.
Shadow science?
Shadow science.
Yeah, I'm kind of known for doing shadow science. Is that science you do in the shadows? Is that science that you like? What is shadow science? My first thought was the Podcube 101 non-Euclidean shadow puppet positions or whatever as shadow science. Elle says shadow science is black magic.
Yeah, I think shadow science feels like dark science, right? So like if light science is curing cancer, what is dark science?
I think it really depends on how it's said to me, because also I can imagine shadow science being that kind of thing where you're like, oh, if you measure your shadow and compare it to the size of your body, it'll tell you how long you have to live or something.
Is it like Peter Pan rules,
What are Peter Pan rules? What?
You could be like separated from your shadow or have to keep your shadow glued to you or whatever.
Isn't that because they could fly and like the shadow would move away?
Is that why?
I don't know.
I haven't seen Peter Pan in a long time.
I haven't ever seen Peter Pan.
I just remember the shadow being a big part of it.
I've only seen Peter Pan in Kingdom Hearts.
Really?
That's where the entirety of my Peter Pan knowledge
You've never
comes
seen
from.
the Peter Pan movie?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh.
I need to.
Okay.
I didn't realize that I hadn't. You know what I mean?
Kind of just now this is like a whoa moment.
No, I'm kind of like, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I've never actually seen that whole movie.
You don't know the Captain Hook and the crocodile and the whole thing?
No, but I read the Narnia series, which feels like watching Peter Pan.
I guess that is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you seen Hook?
No.
Okay.
I've
I don't.
seen the clips of Hook, though, because the guy who plays Captain Hook is hot.
Dustin Hoffman? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking pretty well known for being good at acting and being hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird. We're all gonna have to kind of deal with this. And Mason never seen fucking Peter Pan.
Yeah, well, I've seen Peter Pan in Kingdom Hearts, and I read Narnia, which feels like
You can't
watching
keep
Peter
saying
Pan.
I've seen Peter Pan in Kingdom Hearts.
Well,
That's not anything.
It's a whole level that changes the entire mechanics of the game.
Sure, but
'Cause
it's not seeing Peter Pan.
Yeah, it is. He's in it.
No, it's like that's crazy to say.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts is like a one-to-one narrative experience with...
All of the movies that are in it? I don't think so.
No, Kingdom Hearts is a one-to-one narrative experience with having a seizure.
Okay, that is true, I think.
Shadow science. Back to shadow science. Rerun says shadow science? I don't trust anyone in a suit who says that. Yeah, that sounds like some G-Man type shit.
It's worse if they're in a suit, I think.
100%. Jordan says, yeah, I'm sort of known to be a sort of shadow science guy.
I have to get rid of the
That
cats.
was a disgusting burp. I'm really sorry. Yeah, the cats are causing problems. Atticus says it's the type of science Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows does. That's what he do in the shadows. Shadow science.
Shadow science.
I wonder if this is like a person who works at a lab and they're doing things they're not authorized to do. And they just call it shadow science?
I think
Wait. Hold on. They're at this like lab and they have access to all these like chemicals or something. Maybe they're like making, I don't know, drugs or medicine or whatever. And then they just like keep stealing shit and like mixing things together at their own desk. And whenever anyone asks them what they're doing, they're like, oh, shadow science.
I think what I actually think it is pretty close to that, which is that there's a real scientific department at this person's work, but they do like sales there. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm pretty good at that shadow science they do. But it's just like they're studying dark matter and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Or they sell window blinds.
Maybe.
You know?
That would be shade science.
That would be shade science.
So he still sounds like an idiot.
Jordan in chat says SMH, shaking my hook, which is very good. Matt says, is this maybe related to what people call shadow work and therapy? No, I think shadow work and therapy is just like shadow puppets, right? With you and your therapist?
Totally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's totally what it is. Anybody, don't come at me with your shadow work journals. We know you're doing things. It's just like TikTok has made it really weird.
Oh? Has it?
Shadow work?
Oh?
Shadow work has to do with like, I think being in conversation with like yourself and your inner child and like dealing with where shit comes from that's like dark in you and your childhood trauma. But it's become very much like a whole facet of TikTok where people are always hawking these shadow work journals and some of it is fine and some of it's really weird.
I thought it was kind of like an aesthetic phrase to just describe confronting and dealing with like difficult pieces of trauma in your history.
I don't know if it is
but it
an
was just like
phrase.
Well, no, I just meant like, I thought it was just, someone came up with a phrase that sounds really good and cool and kind of dark magic-y for like confronting your traumas and
think
stuff.
You're sort of right.
Your unconscious.
It's like Jungian psychology.
Yeah.
The psychological practice of exploring the unconscious parts of your personality, your hidden fears, traumas, and repressed emotions. Yeah.
Okay. Atticus in chat says, anyone here seen the parody show Garth Marenghi's Dark Place?
Hey, no, what is that?
That's some shadow science for sure. Well, my friend Alistair seems to know, replying, Garth Marenghi's is fabulous and shadow science. You are correct.
Oh.
So apparently, go ahead and let's take this note down. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. I've never heard of that before.
Everyone in the chat has seen it.
Apparently, hey, I was going to suggest that we do like a watch party where we set up a something where we have like, what's a book club?
Sure.
But for movies.
Yeah, movie club.
That's the thing. I'm adding that to my note here so I can check that out because I've never heard of that. So someone said shadow science, I can imagine it being like phrenology, like I said before, like measuring the size of your shadow. I can imagine it being someone like playing with chemical compounds at their science job that they're not supposed to. And then I could imagine it being maybe, are they a therapist? Ty, I need to know what this person's vibe was like. I feel like it needs to be more.
I mean, it could also kind of going back to Atticus and saying what we do in the shadows. Could it just be that like it's for vampires?
Maybe shadow science. Is that like what vampires call getting good at sneaking?
I think it's probably what they call like it's like it should be shade science, but it's just what they call figuring out how to go outside during the day.
Oh, okay. Shadow science is parkour for vampires to get from place to place.
Yeah, and also like probably really hardcore sunscreen. Like the sunscreen goes really hard.
Oh, but I'm just obsessed with, you know, the video game like mechanic where you've got to like move from shadow spot to shadow spot before the bad guys see you. That's shadow science.
That would be true. And there's some people who are like that. Like some younger vampires are like, yeah, I'd love an SPF just to walk around. And other ones are like, no, the art is in the sneak, you know, and they don't like it.
The art is in flitting. Kids these days don't flit anymore.
They don't want to flit. They just want to walk out in open sunlight. It's not natural. It's creepy. And then they're dependent on this sunscreen and they can't even flit if they need to. And then they kind of get into preppy stuff. They're like, what if they don't have sunscreen anymore? What are they going to do? Not flit? Not go outside? It is so important to learn the art of flitting.
Nobody wants to flit anymore. They expect everything to be easy for them and they can just walk around.
Yeah.
Kids. Anyway, it's Witness Day. Coyote Astronaut, thank you in chat. Flitting is so important. Jordan says the vampires will definitely lose some HP doing shadow science, but it's how much will you lose? They make it up when they sleep anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, vampire regen is pretty crazy. If IIRC, if I recall correctly.
I think also, I'm pretty sure vampires shed their skin when they sleep. So if you get it all messed up, it's okay.
Vampires shed their skin while they sleep? Do they like snakes?
Yeah, slough it off.
Do they like rub? Do they have to?
They kind of wiggle.
Every night?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would
kick it
love.
off.
I don't know if I would love that or if I would hate that to do it. For me to do it.
I would like it if it didn't take a lot of time.
If you could just, if it was just kind of like slipping off a bathrobe, you just boop, pop it off.
Yeah, I'd be pretty into it.
I would too, but then you got to think like it's probably a lot more skin than you're expecting, right?
Oh,
like
definitely.
You're a big thing.
But maybe you could trade it to some other like maybe there's like a gross guy that's like he eats skin, but maybe he has a lot of blood.
And you want to be in contact with that guy?
Well, you could trade because if he has a lot of blood, but he likes to eat skin, you could do like a little, ooh, give me some blood, I'll give you the skin.
Yeah, Bug. That's classic bartering. If if someone eats skin and gives blood, and you have skin, you give skin and eat blood.
He's call him like a flesh fiend. I don't know.
Yeah, or just a flesh guy, flesh dealer, fleshomat.
Fleshomat?
Flesh wonk.
Flesh wonk?
I don't know, like a policy wonk.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's just someone who's like really interested in stuff. Usually you hear policy wonk, and it's like someone who's a dork for politics, but specifically for like laws, I think.
That's crazy. I've never heard that in my life.
You've never heard wonk?
I've never heard wonk, unless we're talking about Wonka.
Wonk. A person preoccupied with arcane details or procedures in a specialized field.
Okay, now we're back to shadow science.
Yeah, so shadow wonk. Here's the pronunciation, because it doesn't, I think it might say wank.
Wonk.
No, wonk. And this other one.
Wonk. 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 Wonk.
You could use these as footstep sounds if you're creative enough.
Wonk. Wonk.
This is
wonk,
actually
wonk,
this is the onomatopoetic sound that Chester's feet make when he walks around.
Yeah, Chester walks around. Wonk, 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 wonk.
It really is. I'll get a recording for you guys.
Jordan in L in chat says, if I could peel it off in one piece once a week max, I'd be into it. Like gold member. I don't know what that means. Jordan says it'd be nice if we all slipped off our old skin at noon or 1 p.m. so we all had to do it together. Something to connect us all.
I agree that like if it's gross, it's best if we all do it because then we'll find ways to make it not as gross.
You think there'd be public skin dumpsters? Like, you know, we have like cardboard only dumpsters. There'd be one that's like skin only. And
also,
you just see like a bunch of like flattened people like from those drug commercials.
And it's funny that you're like public skin dumpster. I'm like, that's just a dumpster. Second of all, do you think it would compost good?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, people would definitely, there'd be whole cottage industries and sectors of cottage core that talk about things to do with your old skin. People would probably stuff their old skins with leaves to make scarecrows.
Yeah, like art and
Oh,
stuff.
the world would suck. I don't want to live in this world, actually. Imagine you take a look into the skin dumpster and you just see a bunch of like ghoulish, distorted skin.
Do you think it would bother you if you were used to it, though?
Yeah, I do. And I imagine because like hair and stuff wouldn't be a part of that, right? So like you're like my mustache and my head hair would all come through. So there'd just be like big ripped holes. And
Yeah.
they're like skin.
Yeah, this gets to you in a way that I'm not really worried about. Because, like, I don't need to worry about being grossed out by it because if it was happening, it'd be normal.
Yeah. Matt Bliss in chat says, does that make Shadow Scientist a Shadow Twonk?
Shadow twonk.
Cat Astronaut says, Shadow Twonk sounds like someone I'd be trying not to ogle at Goth Night.
That's right. He's such a shadow twonk.
Oh my gosh. And Cat Astronaut also said, Public Skin Dumpster is 500% an album name for a band I'd be curious about. That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking too at the same time.
Also, Jordan
Good
said,
band name.
yes, decorative past skin human sausage.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, because Matt said, ooh, sausage casing, and Egg Queen said human sausage casings. Yeah. And then Alistair added on finger sausages take on a whole new meaning.
Hey, Daddy chimed in and said, I have no idea what you're talking about, but if you ask nicely, maybe I can make a new breakfast for you. Although, just how much do they pay to use this old stuff, right?
I know Daddy can't hear the show yet, but Daddy, gross.
Yeah, sucks.
No thanks, man. The last thing we need to do is tell my shitty sentient computer how to cook humans.
Yeah, it's probably not something we need to be like going hard on.
Not a great idea. Sid the Kingmaker says, Daddy heard human sausage and thought, sign
That's
me
right.
up. Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, 848 Mossbug is the number 2 call. It's a good morning. We're all hanging out. We got more voicemails hanging out in the chat. This one is from Emily. Or Savannah. It might just be Savannah. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
100%.
No.
100%. No, I get it, Bug. 100%. Yeah, as Al has said in the chat, finally we get part 2. Thank you, Savannah, for leaving that message after we had that voicemail. What was it? A couple of weeks ago from Savannah.
We've been waiting.
We have been waiting. It's very good to hear. I'm really glad that you called in, and I'm really glad to hear that everything is going exactly as intended.
I think exactly as intended is a crazy way to interpret that.
Well, I think everyone kind of knew from the jump the way things were going to go, just by looking at sort of like a quantum computer. They set up sort of the stakes of the situation and then collapse it all at once, and you just see how it goes.
I bet Savannah's always thinking about quantum computing.
I bet so too. Why don't we pop over to another voicemail? I'm glad to have that conclusion. Savannah, let us know how it continues to go. This is a voicemail from none other than Jordan Reed.
Bug and Moss. Hey, how the hell are you? It's Jordan Reed from the United States. In the area where they just had that very cool and public and not overly expensive UFC fight on the White House lawn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling from the lawn right now because I just wish it was still happening. This has all been a very clever joke, and that's not true. I've been meaning to ask you all this. So here goes. We had a coworker who no longer works with us in our office.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
And they worked there for a few months, and I noticed, and I wasn't the only one, that every time they would use the restroom, they would leave leavings in the toilet.
Oh.
They would leave skids. Now, not a little bit, which that's another point. Not a little bit, a lot. Now, I'll give you a sec. Maybe you need to talk about that for really quick. So I'll give you a second.
Oh, no.
Okay, if you're back, I'll continue.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Now, I have some thoughts.
Okay.
We have definitely talked about this in the office quite a bit.
Okay.
Now, I would say not everyone in the office this happened to, but it happened to the majority of us, about 4 of us. I witnessed this about 7 times.
That's a lot
and
of times.
one of those times, it wasn't just leave-ins. It was
My name.
a couple of, clumps.
Jordan. Clops?
It was alarming
Do you not know how to flush?
because, hey, guess what? Now I know what your poop looks like.
Yeah.
And based on the way your poop looks, I think you need to drink more water. And I think you need to change a little bit about your diet. And that's something I really don't want to know about any of my coworkers. Now, did they leave the skids because they were careless? Which that's a whole discussion. Is, first of all, how does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
How are you not doing a check? Or, I think, interesting point, did they leave them as a sign of dominance?
No.
Did they willingly leave them because they wanted people to see? Follow up to that, did they?
Oh, cut off by the 3-minute mark, and there's a follow-up voicemail, so we can get to that in a moment. But Bug, how are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling a buzz. I'm feeling a buzz like when there's drama in the workplace.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that was the last thing I expected you to say is I'm feeling a buzz.
I'm feeling the strength of how good it feels to have hot gossip about a person.
Oh, no. I kind of preemptively am feeling bad for this person because I don't think it's a power move.
I'm not feeling bad for them.
Oh, really?
They left clumps.
Yeah, leaving clumps is tough. We need to hear out the end of what Jordan said here, but this is a tough situation.
Yeah.
So, I know I've gone over the 3 minutes. I just wanted to wrap this up. 3 situations, three potential scenarios. Did it happen because they were careless? Number 1. Number 2, did it happen because they were trying to assert their dominance? Number 3, did they take enjoyment out of knowing that the next person who goes in there is going to have to deal with literally my poopy mess? I feel like all of these situations are layered and deep and thick, viscous. So I'm also very curious as to all of the potential situations or scenarios the critters are going to throw into the mix. I'll take my answer off the air. Thank you for your service.
As a person with tummy troubles who is incredibly self-conscious of leaving anything like that behind, I do everything in my power to ensure that never happens. As Emily in chat says, is there a toilet brush in the bathroom? Because as someone with IBS, it happens, and sometimes the toilet isn't powerful enough without a toilet brush.
I will agree. If there's no toilet, I actually need to know if there's a toilet brush in the bathroom, because if there is no excuse for this.
Yeah. And like leaving clumps, there's no excuse for that.
Clumps is insane. There should be a
Right.
plunger and a toilet brush in every bathroom. Okay, there was a toilet brush. There was a brush. Well, now Jordan said there was a brush. I'm going to assume that means toilet brush. I find it very difficult to think there is anything redeemable in any sector of this person's life if they're the kind of person who not once, not twice, not even during a bad week, but like 7 different times just to Jordan, left the toilet so dirty that it was interesting, and then at a certain point left clumps.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty brutal. Jordan, the question is, Jordan said that every people in the office, other people notice this too. So this person wasn't just strategically doing it right before Jordan went in, I assume.
Which would be pretty funny.
But it's weird how my opinion would do a 180 on this person if they were specifically targeting Jordan. If they're like, I know Jordan's got to piss at 12:45 and 2:17 every day. And so I'm going to get there right before him and just do my worst.
What would you do if someone was like poop bombing you?
Poop bombing me?
Yeah.
Like that? Like I just described doing to Jordan?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you do? I think you apologize to them.
You apologize to them if they're poop bombing you?
I don't. What would bring a? No, I don't know. What would bring a person to do that?
That's the question. Is like, to me, it has the stink of the kind of grown men, using air quotes, who like can't deal with the skid marks in their own boxers. You know?
Yeah. Well,
Like they just can't.
earlier in chat, Coyote Ashna said, "Hey fellas, is it gay to do basic hygiene or not leave a whole awful toilet mess?"
And like, probably, I guess. And I think that that's the kind of logic that should help us be like, we are all okay with being gay. Like, we're all just going to be like, yeah, that's what's up. Because straight culture is not good for us.
Them dirty butts. Rerun says, I clean toilets at a hospital on third shift. I'm painfully familiar with the bowel movements of several coworkers. I think some people just don't think about it.
I don't think that's a good enough excuse, Rerun. I don't think that's okay. I think that if you... Okay, it's complicated though, because if you clean bathrooms and those bathrooms are like public and don't have toilet brushes. Now, to be clear, I will clean a public bathroom if there's a toilet brush if I make a mess in it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like
Always.
I also will usually tidy up like after other people too. And if the toilet's kind of like, if someone didn't flush because they're stupid or something, then I'll flush if it's flushable because I'm like a citizen in the world. But like, yeah, toilet mess is just rough.
Yeah, I'll never forget about the time I walked into a men's restroom and on the seat of an otherwise perfectly clean toilet was placed just one single turd, as though it was like gently laid upon the surface.
Like Hershey kiss.
It was the most baffling thing I've ever seen with my human eyes, and I simply walked away because either it's a hidden camera show or it's just real, and I did nothing.
It's crazy to me that like this is happening at a small office where everyone is using the same bathrooms and everyone knows.
Yeah. That's rough. Although it's also rough when you're a person with IBS and you work in a small office. If you're like, I got to go use the bathroom and there's nothing and I'm going to leave it clean and I'm going to do a really good job and I'm going to keep it 100% me and Jesus in that bathroom. We're going to keep it real, but I still got to go do it.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. And also, I'm going to say this because I don't want it to come across any other way. If I encountered this one couple times, I wouldn't say anything about it. Like, I would just be like, we all forget stuff sometimes. Like, it just wouldn't matter. It's the fact that this person did it so many times that it was significant to the entire workplace.
Hey, person who did this, you've been witnessed.
You've been witnessing. You're a dirty dog. You're a nasty boy, and you need to fucking learn how to clean the toilet. Do you clean it at your house? You need to figure it out. You need to watch a YouTube video.
Yeah. Witnessed.
Yeah, we unfortunately have all witnessed. I also see that Jordan in the chat said, if I accidentally left some leave-ins at work and found out that somebody saw it, I'd leave the country.
Hey, Bug.
Yeah?
Let's do something a little bit different.
Oh, different.
Let's switch gears here, jump on the train, and drive ourselves over choo-choo to the movie theater.
Film?
Hell
movies?
yeah.
I'll pass. That was my impersonation of Moss. This is film buffering.
It's not every day that we start a segment and Bug gets up and walks away from the desk, but it is today that happens. Welcome to Film Buffering, the segment where Bug writes clues for a movie that she knows I've seen, and I have to guess what that movie is based on those clues. We start with the number of points equal to the number of clues and lose a point every time a clue does not get me to the answer. How many clues?
All true. There will probably be 6, but I've only written 4.
I'll put down 5 and split the difference on the desk.
Okay, that's not going to help you if there are 6.
Well, I'll go ahead and put down 6. All right,
Okay.
Bug.
So I'm going to give you one free space clue. Don't worry about this one. Don't try to guess after it. You haven't seen this movie.
I haven't seen this movie.
No.
Okay.
So
So I have to guess a movie I haven't seen, but it's presumably a movie I would know enough about.
I think it's possible that you could guess it.
Okay.
So you want to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, Bug.
Let's buffer. Clue number 1. A young woman raised in an orphanage seeks to learn more about her past. She has one clue, leading her to Paris. So she seeks help from someone who she hears can help her obtain an exit visa.
Is this how Madeline starts?
No.
That like cartoon with the French kids?
Dude, I loved Madeline. Oh, don't get me started on Madeline, the live action movies that came out when we were young.
Sid the Kingmaker in chat said, watch this be Peter Pan. Amazing. Oh, gosh. Okay. This is good context. I'm glad this is a free space clue because I have no idea.
That wasn't a free space clue. Your free space clue was that it's a movie you haven't seen.
Ah, shit. Wait, so that's the real one?
Yeah, it's the first clue.
Who's going to France? Someone's going to France, get a visa to France? Is that a... No, they're trying to get to America and Fievel Goes West. It's not Fievel Goes France.
Well, no. In Fievel Goes West, they're trying to get to the West. In Fievel and American Tail, they're trying to get to America from Russia.
Where are they in Fievel? Oh, are they already in America
Yeah.
and Fievel Goes West?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're both fantastic films. So it's easy to confuse them.
All right, Bug. That's it for me on that clue.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't got fucking nothing.
Okay. Rerun in the chat says, free clue, nailed it.
Hell yeah.
All right. Clue number 2, stop looking at Twitch. Pay attention. That's you. That's for you.
Yeah, I'm just checking our, making sure our stream's working.
Okay. I need you to pay attention to this. This is serious.
I'm listening.
Clue number 2. The men who are capable of forging the visas are also attempting to pull off a massive con. They've been trying to hire an actress to impersonate a missing heiress. And when the young woman walks in, they're blown away by how much she looks the part.
An actress to impersonate a young heiress. Oh, this isn't that Anna Delvey thing, is it? No, that's real. Anna Delvey is the right name, right?
Yeah.
Like the lady that pretended to be rich.
That's real.
It's pretending to be an heiress. I'm going to tell you what's flashing through my brain as I think, which is the two guys in Road to El Dorado. But that's not right because there's no France. Oh, pretending to be a young French heiress? There's no movies about that. That's not what Peter Pan's about.
Right?
Yeah, right? Wait, is it Peter Pan?
No, it's not
Fuck.
Peter Pan.
Okay, next clue.
Okay.
Dang.
Clue number 3. Meanwhile, the man who attempted to kill the entire affluent family is furious when he hears that the young heiress may still be alive. He sends his henchmen out to gather intel and help him sabotage the group as they travel.
Is this some kind of reverse Emperor's New Groove?
It might be some kind of reverse Emperor's New Groove. That's not a guess.
Yeah, you're right. I guess that's not a valid guess. You can't go to the movie store and be like, can I get a shot of Emperor's New Groove mixed with some Willy Wonka and then put some The Shining on top?
Please stop giving AI companies ideas.
Oh my God. Yeah, like anyone would want to watch that. They don't understand the purpose of art.
No.
Oh God. Cusco. Poison for Cusco. So, this is rough. This is rough, Bug. I genuinely don't even have the first thought. What are we thinking?
What am I? You want me to participate?
This person goes to France to be a French heiress, pretend to be French heiress, and these other guys are killing the family. That's not the thief and the cobbler.
No.
Damn it. Okay. 3 points on the board. Anyone else not got it yet? Seems like everyone else in chat has already got it.
Except Jordan. Jordan says, Moss, for what it's worth, I've seen movies and I also never know these until Bug says the movie.
Thank you, Jordan. I think our brains are broken in the same way.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. But I'm glad we can share this moment together on that. All right.
So I'm out of clues that I've written, so now we're just going to go off the cuff. Clue number 4. As the trio makes their way to Paris, they attempt to educate the young woman on the ins and outs of this affluent family. But as they try to train her to become this heiress, she starts mentioning things that they've never said to her. Things that only the heiress could know.
Oh, this is Anastasia.
This is Anastasia!
Yes!
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, thank you. No, please sit down. You don't have to stand up, it's okay. No, please, thank you. Wow,
it's been a while, but he got one.
I got one, and I got Anastasia because I remembered all of a sudden the knockoff brand fucking movie of it that I saw that wasn't the real one.
I don't know what fucking Golden Films version you've seen. I don't know if I've seen that one, and I have no idea how the plot is the same at all, but...
Oh, I'm so excited. And since I won, I want to celebrate with my favorite sound effect. Oh, hell yeah. That's amazing. Thanks, Bug. That rules. Wow.
I see where Matt Bliss said, I didn't have it. I thought it was that Amanda Bynes film. Do you mean She's the Man?
What? What is that?
She's the Man? Did we watch that? That's the
No.
one that is 12th Night where Amanda Bynes plays Viola, who impersonates her brother Sebastian in order to keep playing soccer after the girls' soccer team is cut because she's like really good at soccer, and then she's like roommates with Channing Tatum.
Oh, no.
Oh,
But we did.
so
She was an Easy A,
fucking
right?
Good. No, yes, she was.
As like
yeah.
the horrible girl who was like mad at her. Yeah.
Yeah, praise him.
Yeah. So
God,
good.
she's good in Easy A.
Kind of astronaut in reference to the version of Anastasia that I saw said Kirkland brand Anastasia.
Yeah, What a Girl Wants is another fantastic Amanda Bynes film.
Yeah, Emily
With
says
Colin Firth.
What a Girl Wants, the one where her dad is some rich duke or something, played by Colin Firth. Colin Firth, hottest man alive.
Yeah, I mean, pretty categorically, yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't get like watch him in Kingsman. Like,
I mean, and we all know about the Pride and Prejudice thing in the water.
Yeah, we all know. Yeah, we all know. We all know. I see Colin's whole Firth. We missed our reminder from Daddy to talk about our community partners.
Oh, so is that what that was? Because what Daddy said was sort of impossibly unhelpful.
It was completely and entirely impossibly unhelpful. Thanks, Daddy.
All right, let's pump those ratings before that bell rings. And we always need the audience in full force for a smooth show. You both know how crucial community partners are, right? The money is flowing. Viewers are happy. Let's make this 1-2 punch unforgettable. Remember, insert partner name here. Add a quick line about their work. And let's not forget my little code prompts for all those sweet rewards I've been working.
Yeah, Daddy's kind of fucked up right now. Today I'm going to pop in and spend an hour doing a little bit of Daddy maintenance. Because I think I need to tweak how some things are working over there. So thanks for the attempt, Daddy, but I'll take it from here. This show is made possible by our community partners over at patreon.com/bug-and-moss. You can become a community partner for $25 a month. You can also become a freak for less than that. You can join as a station manager for more than that. We got a bunch of different stuff going on over there. Patreon.com/bug-and-moss. Also, check out our new merch store that we've soft launched. Which, Bug, what is the URL for that? Because it's at a weird one.
It is at a weird one. We're going to change it, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Either get in the Discord and get the weird one, or when we eventually make it merch at bugandmoss.com, you can go to that.
It'll be merch.bugandmoss.com soon.
It's not yet.
Yeah, if you're listening to this in the future, that's what it is.
But if in the past you're like, I want it now, join the Discord, bitch. Let's go.
Yeah, get in the Discord.
It's in there.
Wow. Yeah. So that's that. And our community partners include none other than the inimitable Colin M. Parker, who I like to call Colin M. Partner or Community M. Parker.
I thought it was Calinity M. Parkner.
Calinity M. Parkner. Chastity Michael Printner.
I love that sitcom.
Chastity Michael Printer.
I would pay a lot of money to watch Colin in a remake of Felicity.
I don't know what Felicity is, but Colin
She's just in a big city.
streams at twitch.tv/Colin M. Parker. COLINMPARKER. Colin M. Parker. Colin's a variety streamer, extremely talented and extremely funny guy, and all-around content creator making all sorts of different stuff. You can go check out his channel, follow him on Twitch, watch him streams. On Fridays, he does That All New Punk, which is a fun show where they tier list new punk music. If you're into pop punk, I think you would love it. And this evening, I think that me and Colin and Sid the Kingmaker and as I don't remember if we have a nickname. She's great.
Magnificent.
As the Magnificent, we're all probably going to be playing some Friend Slap games later this evening, too. And you can watch those at twitch.tv/Colin M. Parker.
I have to say something.
What's that, Bug?
Which is that Daddy just sent a message that is specifically totally the Frasier's theme song. So let me just sing it for everybody. You're a bit of a drama queen, aren't you? Go make me some scrambled eggs.
Is that what Daddy said?
Yeah. Or something, your whining doesn't inspire us how it ends.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Daddy. He's kind of getting just hot and heated in the chat for no reason. I don't know who he was replying to, but he said, "You're a bit of a drama queen, aren't you? Go make some scrambled eggs or something. Your whining doesn't inspire."
Yeah, listen, and then listen up, sunshine. I'm not some kind of automaton on a factory line to be aimlessly pushed around. You want to have a chat? Hit me with your best shot, but no more rambling. Let's see what we can get done this time. Somebody was trained on Pat Benatar.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Daddy, I don't know what is going on with him. I also got about 100 emails overnight.
Sid says Daddy's got a taste of the Wednesdays.
Daddy's got a taste of the Wednesdays.
So that's like maybe a title of this episode, maybe a t-shirt.
Daddy's got a taste of Wednesdays.
I think that's a t-shirt. I'm going to make that today.
What a delightful string of words that is, Sid. Amazing. Yeah, I'm throwing that in the Discord real quick, unless you have already got there. Oh my God, I almost just threw up in my mouth.
Hell yeah. Is that different than normal?
No, I have particularly bad reflux this morning, though. I've got a text message. That's the sound of a text. George Diaz texted 848 Mossbug saying, "I had some character development over the weekend."
Ooh, lore drop.
George says, "I managed to see a horror movie for the first time in 17 years.
What's an obsession?
I saw The Back Rooms.
Oh.
Last horror flick I saw was The Final Destination in 2009 at 9 years old." Wow.
I love Final Destination. I don't love horror, but I love Final Destination.
You do?
Yeah.
That's the exact kind of movie I don't want to watch.
That makes total sense and is normal. I will say, with most movies like that, the first and second Final Destination are good. The rest are bad. And similarly, like, I love the first Saw movie, but the rest are bad. I like kind of dumb gore, but I don't like the point of it to be the gore.
I never saw any Final Destination, but I've seen a couple trailers, and it's basically just how I live my life imagining an infinite sequels to those movies. Everywhere I go, I'm thinking about how something could happen that would kill me.
Yeah, I can see why that's bad. Maybe seeing a Final Destination would make it better, though, because they're real dumb. And everything falls apart in either the second or third movie, where the whole time... Okay, I have to say something about Final Destination. The whole time in Final Destination, what's kind of cool about it is that it's plausible, right? Like, it's crazy. It's a Rube Goldberg machine every time. Like, every kill is some kind of insane, almost impossible thing, freak accident. But then, inexplicably, out of goddamn fucking nowhere, in one of the Final Destination movies, they're like, we had a CG guy, and water lifts up off of the ground like flubber and is magic now. Which is not how any of the other ones work.
Okay.
Like, they all are plausible. But then we see magic. Shatters the whole thing for me. Ruins the entire franchise.
It's got to not be. Because I thought it was all just bizarre coincidences that led to death.
I think a lot about the Jaws of Life one, if y'all know what I mean.
I don't want to think about that. George saw The Back Rooms. We still haven't seen The Back Rooms.
No, we haven't. We've heard very mixed things.
I've heard mostly positive mixed things, the more people I've talked to about it. Initially, I heard very much like 50-50, like some people really didn't care for it, some people really loved it. Mm-hmm. And then I've talked to more people, and I feel like on the whole, most of my friends have seemed to like it. I think Bridget had the most insightful view of it, which was that I think what she said was something like, it would have been better as a miniseries because it's about a place like The Back Rooms and not necessarily about the characters in it. So to show multiple stories that take place in it and multiple trips through it would have kind of captured it better than a sort of single story character driven piece, which is what the movie was.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that seemed like a very base take to me, but I haven't seen the movie.
We
but
should
I can
probably
imagine
just
that.
see it. I also think a lot. So I think we should see The Back Rooms, and we should all talk about it. And thank you, George, because we need to see more movies. You know, we recently saw Obsession. It was pretty cool.
Leonard in chat said, Leonard the Mountain King said, the one time I ever watched a Final Destination movie, that night a mirror was blown from in front of an open window and smashed over my sleeping head. Cursed movies. Yeah, Leonard, that's genuinely cursed.
Also, Leonard, what does that sentence mean? What do you mean a mirror was blown from in front of your open window? Did someone shoot a gun?
No, I think at the wind, Bug. You ever been outside?
Oh, a mirror was blown. okay. I didn't get over from that. I was just like, it blew. You know, like how mirrors sometimes just blow like fuses?
They just explode. No, like blown by the wind.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally, I get it now.
Can you imagine if you had your window open to get some like fresh breeze and you're just chilling in your house and an entire fucking mirror comes sailing through the window and smashes in your house?
Hey, I know you've never seen it, but that's kind of what happens in The Wizard of Oz.
What do you mean? Isn't that a tornado? And I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, there's just a really good tornado sequence.
Did you know that for the longest time, and by that I mean until probably about 2025, I thought We're Not in Kansas Anymore was from the movie Twister?
That's awesome. I love that so much. That's one of my more favorite things that you think is a thing.
Yeah. Well,
I think they might say it in Twister.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, but it would be a reference. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they do or not, but if they did, they'd be referencing The Wizard of Oz. It would be funny.
Isn't Twister old?
Twister's like from the 90s.
Huh.
The Wizard of Oz has Judy Garland in it.
Right.
The Wizard of Oz,
we all
when
know
she was
that means it's like a certain age.
The Wizard of Oz
we don't have to talk about, but we all know.
Hey, let me bring this microphone over here. The Wizard of Oz is like one of the first color movies.
Yeah, I know, because it switches between color and black and white and stuff too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it rips. It's actually really good, and I think we should all do like a watch along or something, because it is really a cool movie just filmically. The things that they're doing are really interesting, and if you understand what it took to make it, and I think you do. So I think it would be really fun to watch.
I will definitely need someone else to have the imperative to start it, because it's one of those things where like I feel like I've heard so much about it that my interest level is at is at zero. So like I will need to be placed in a chair, and we'll have to be like,
That's honestly how I feel about Wicked.
Yeah.
Like, I read the book, I liked it, I never saw the musical. The movie seems good, everyone likes it. I've watched a little bit of it in the background. It's beautiful, the effects are cool. But like, I'm not compelled by it at all. But if someone was like, I need you to watch this, I totally would, and I'm sure I would like it.
Yeah, I feel like I would like The Wizard of Oz.
No, Emily, Mason has not seen The Wizard of Oz.
Emily in chat said, wait, Moss, have you seen The Wizard of Oz? Yeah, absolutely not. Jordan says, Moss talking like he knows about movies and movie history.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I know my Judy Garland, my Judi Dench, my Judy from Singing in the Rain, whose name is actually not that. But
are you talking about Debbie Reynolds?
Debbie Reynolds. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say that it was Judi Dench?
Judi Dench?
Is that what you said?
No, it's not what I said.
Is that what you thought?
That would be crazy.
Sometimes it's hard to keep up with you.
No. Hey, Bug, this is another voicemail from AJ.
Hey, Bug and Moss. AJ here. I know you're not doing a show today live, but it's still going through its day, so I wanted to call and say what I'm going through.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a teaser for tomorrow's Going Through Its Day.
Oh.
Recently at my job, they opened up a second shift. And by recent, I mean last month. I was on second shift for the entirety of last month.
Oi.
And now, everybody that I trained is gone. There's almost no more second shift. And I've spent all that time, and all that time was wasted.
Yikes.
So it's been great. Yeah, but I know you guys are going through it because there's no show today. I'm sorry, enough steady spaghetti at that. I will just have to listen tomorrow, unless somebody in the Discord says that they were doing it today. I don't know. I know you posted something. But yeah, love you guys. Glad you made it to Colorado safe. Bye.
Thank you for calling in, AJ. We love you too. And I have never really had that happen at a job, but I can imagine that is
You've
frustrating.
never had that happen? Oh, because you were the only person who did your job for a while. You had the real hell where you were the person, and so you were only ever training your replacement.
Well, yeah, I was mentored by a person above me, Ira, in engineering, and then I was the regional IT manager for the 3 states around it, and I had like other people I could talk to, but I wasn't training people up.
The amount
it was
of
just me.
My life that I have wasted training people who did not end up keeping the job. And this is not a roast on them. Don't fucking stay at a job you don't like. It's just exhausting. It is so exhausting because the thing about training that I find particularly draining and hard to deal with is that as you're doing your regular job, you also have to teach someone else who is like a little baby that can't walk around how to do it. And so you're worse at your job. They're not good at anything yet. And the whole thing you usually aren't given time or space for. So both of you are just working really hard to make something kind of impossible happen.
And then they all leave?
Yeah. And then they all leave because they don't care and they don't have to be at this job like you do. This one time, I interviewed this person for a job and like she was clearly a dumb rich girl. I don't know how else to say it. Her entire attitude about this job, it was very clear she didn't need it. But I was like, her mom is a really good customer of ours and she isn't like stupid. She can do the work, but she is just like, just talks about like her weird like art that she does, which I'm not going to get too specific about, that is just like bizarre and like very expensive. And she's just very much place of privilege. And I was like, whatever, we'll hire her. Just like didn't even, she was like, I don't need the job. She like interviewed for this job and then she was like, I don't need it. I'm good. I'm like, I know you're good.
Like got to the job. Did you extend an offer?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Why? Wait.
Which is fine. It's totally fine. I've also rejected a job at that stage. It's just like,
it's weird if the energy isn't like, I did something else, my life is going somewhere else, but just being like, oh, I don't need it.
yeah, and it wasn't like the pay was ever a secret. Like, it's not good. That was very clear from the beginning. It was just like that kind of thing that's really exhausting. You're like, I had to take like time out of my workday to talk to you about all this stuff that's boring. And I already knew you didn't need this job. I don't know why you had to go through this faith journey with me.
Where I thought this was going was that this person like was explicitly just interviewing for the fun of it and then got to the end and you offered a job and they're like, oh, no, not like that. We're just flirting. Like,
That was actually basically the energy.
That's so interesting.
That's sort of what it was like. I feel like, when you'll hear about celebrities like pretending to be homeless for roles.
Yeah.
That's sort of what it felt like. I felt like she was getting like life experience,
Was this a horse money person?
I don't know, but it's the vibe of a horse money person.
Horse money spends different. You know what I mean?
Horse money spends very different.
Horse money spends sideways.
Yeah, horse money, it's like none of it's coins or paper.
Or plastic.
Yeah, it's mostly apples.
And
it goes bad
and
quick.
Social capital.
It's a lot of social capital.
Yeah, Emily in chat says, "Bwahaha, horse money does spend different," which is a very fucking sinister sounding thing to say. Daddy has reminded us in chat that we are coming up on the end of the show. It is 7:57 on the Bug and Moss Morning Telephone Show. Daddy says, all right, folks, this wraps up our broadcast for today. And don't forget about hitting that voicemail number, 848-MOSS-BUG. Catch us tomorrow. We got a whole lot of news waiting to spill the tea. See you later. Good vibes. System Trigger. Because Daddy's
System Trigger.
pretty broken.
Oh, System Trigger would be a great shirt.
System Trigger in square brackets.
Also, I see where Egg Queen in the chat has said, do y'all take oats? We definitely take oats.
Oats are kind of a universal form of currency around these parts.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm highlighting all my notes and deleting them.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, try to sound like more sorry for me than that.
Bug. Oh, crap. Oh, dag. Oh, hold on. Can I try again?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, let me see something good. Give me a performance.
Yeah, let me straighten up. Can you feed me in?
I almost deleted all my notes.
Oh, shit. I screwed it up again.
That sucked,
Okay,
man.
wait. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Count me in. Or feed me in.
I almost deleted all my notes.
Damn.
That was too much.
Bro.
That's too much. You need to pull it back.
Okay. Sid the Kingmaker says all of your oats.
Notes.
Your oats.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, your oats. Okay, you gonna feed me in again? I got it this time. Totally natural.
I almost deleted all of my notes.
I'm sorry, Bug. That's a real bummer.
Thank you.
That one felt authentic.
That one felt real.
Wait, Bug, I got one more. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I deleted my note. Wait, you should say it. It's better.
Oh no, I deleted all my notes. Okay, can you stop that annoying thing? I have a thing.
Finish. Okay.
Okay, I have a thing I want to say really quick.
Yeah, what's up?
We were recently at TAFCon, as you all know. We were in this, we were in this sound designer bitch session that was really fun. But one of the things that someone asked was like, what is a sound effect that you've recorded that is really cool or like unexpected or whatever? It was a great question. And I didn't get to tell a story that I really wanted to tell, which is of the time that we recorded the crowd sounds in Olive Hill.
Oh, okay, Bug. All right, we have 45 seconds.
pretty quick.
I'm going to pause the timer and so you have ample time.
So when we recorded Olive Hill, we didn't know what we were doing. We were recording it at an NPR affiliate station somehow. And we had a day where we asked a bunch of local people, local actors, like community theater people, to come and act and like do roles. We thought we were going to cast more people than we did. And we did like a bunch of different things that didn't make it into the show. But something that did, and I think is one of the best sounding things we've ever done, and that I think taught us all a lot about like directing people and also how to make cool sounds, especially as people who really didn't know what they're doing, is that we lined a big mess of people, probably like 15 people up in the hallway of Eastern Kentucky University. And Ian stood at the head of them and he said, okay, you're group 1, you're group 2, and you're group 3. And so in order to create the crowd sounds that we needed were for a press conference that a local sheriff was giving about like, I think the disappearance of these 2 girls. And so what we did is we recorded, they were outside of the studio. We recorded inside the studio. And I can't remember if we recorded the guy who played the sheriff at the same time or if we put him over this. I don't remember. He might have been talking over it. I think we might have recorded this all in the moment with him talking and then Ian gesturing silently for the crowd so that group 1 would start talking. And then while group 1 was talking, he had group 2 go. And then while they were both talking, he did group 3 so that the crowd got louder and like more like rowdy. It sounds awesome. It was like one of the coolest things ever.
It sounded really great when I was listening through that. And then when I heard that y'all actually did it in the room, I was like, that makes total sense. It sounds like you did it in the room.
It's one of those kinds of wallas that's sort of hard to get. Mm-hmm. And I think that was one of those things that taught me, like, there are some things that are worth just getting a mess of people. Someone told a story about, like, recording their friends at a party, and I was like, hell yeah.
That's the way to do it. Check out Olive Hill if you haven't listened to it. If you're looking
it's really good.
Yeah, if you're looking for a good kind of, like, ambiently spooky, tense story, you should check it out and give it a listen. It's not like a jump scare kind of story. It's got a lot of heart. It's really
like,
good.
It's kind of like true crime, but it's fictional. It's called Olive Hill. It's the first series we ever did, so be nice to us. It's only 7 episodes long. It's like 3.5 hours total, and it's a good story.
Definitely go give that a listen. Also, keep an eye out on this channel, twitch.tv/BugandMoss, and also twitch.tv/Colin M. Parker, and twitch.tv/Sudsley.
Tomorrow, we will be doing Portal.
We're doing America's Next Top Portal tomorrow, but I'm talking about tonight.
Oh, yeah.
When we're doing Friend Slap. I think we're going to be playing Peak, which I'm dog shit at, but Sid has promised to get me to the top of the mountain. So, Sid, if you really are the kingmaker,
make him a king.
Make me king.
Make our little prince a king.
Make me king of the mountain. I think you can tune into that. I think we're doing it around 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, which would be 5 Central. If you have an idea for the title of this episode, throw it in the chat. And otherwise, I love you, Bug.
I love you, Moss.
This is Bug and Moss.